showcase where we're honoring the Steam Autumn sales as well as the Black Friday sales on PlayStation and Xbox. Now we're creating a range of content from both us at Dovetail and our amazing ambassadors for Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic. Just a heads up, these videos will all be pre-recorded. So be sure to check out the sales on Train Sim Classic. You can get up to 50% off and 50% off the Deluxe Edition too. And we have a whole range of discounts for Train Sim Classic compatible add-ons. And if you are on Train Sim World, there are also Black Friday sales for PlayStation and Xbox too. So coming up today is the British Ace with a double special on Train Sim Classic, starting on the Metropolitan Line with the S7 and then moving over to the South London network with the Class 456. So check out the sales while they last. They'll be going on for about a week and I hope you enjoy the content coming up. Over to you.
Hello everyone and welcome to my slot of the autumn sale for Train Sim Classic. We are on the Metropolitan Line, so we'll be working the 0728 departure out of Baker Street to Chesham. Please see your F1 briefing for all of your TCMS details and stopping pattern. Okay, it's been a little while since I've driven this, so hopefully I can remember how to do it. It seems like we're actually in the platform at the moment. Our doors are on the right hand side. Okay, what was the first step? That one goes on. We set that to no, we don't. Do we? Yes, we set that to Tripcock. And then I think it would be O on the buttons. There we go. It's a good start. So the door should now be open. So we're going up to Chesham on this run. Let's see, what are our details for the journey? 904. Yeah, 904. I've got a bit of a cold, so I sound a bit bunged up. That's why. 1, 2. Oh, hang on. What are you doing? 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's press T as well. And our destination number is 434. Confirm. Destination code is 19. Confirm. There we go. Hang on. Is it? What was that? What was that? Oh, what was that bloody? What's that buzzing? What's the button to get rid of it? Oh god, I can't remember. I'm pressing a whole load of buttons. Alright, don't panic. Every button. Oh, there we go. I was pressing it now. Right, shift and G. Is it shifting? What is it? Shifting. No, not that. It's shifting something to change that. So at the moment it's what was it? Shifting. I'm trying to remember what it was. It's been quite a while since I've been on here. Shift and something. Oh, hang on. What was that? Shift and A, right, there we go. Let's get the door shut. Which they seem to be shut or closing. And we should be able to go. There we go, so we're all good. I know what I'm doing, clearly. Next station still will be Finchley Road. We'll have a look at the thingy in a minute. I don't know what it says, Aldgate. It might be because, yeah, that's where the train would have started. Let's head out of here. Let's get that off. But yeah, this is the Just Trains Metropolitan Line, which is on the Steam store, which is great. And yeah, we don't have the announcements on. The announcements are they're not on Steam, so I've not got the announcements on for this. And we are in, I think we're in the S7, the S7 plus 1. So let's find out. Yes, we're in the S7 plus 1 for this. But you can also get the S8 as well. All the way up to Cheshire. So we're going the full way up. We got 25 miles. Start speeding that up. 5. That'll do. You got to be really careful about red lights on this route. If you get caught out by a red light, it's a right hassle to try and reset the whole trip clock system. So fingers crossed we don't get caught out by a red light. Luckily we're going northbound, so we should be sort of going quieter as we go along. So it should be alright. Lovely. So out of the tunnel. Just a little bit of daylight, and then we're back in the tunnel. Finchley Road is our next stop. Let's get that up. Got the whistle there as well. It's a really, really good route though. I mean, probably one of the best, but probably one of the most detailed routes there is in Train Sim Classic available on the Steam store. It's really good. And it's an underground, so it's just cool. Everyone loves the underground, apart from at rush hour. So a bit of a gap to Finchley Road. Probably actually one of the longer gaps of our journey. Well, saying that, we do have the bit north of Harrow on the Hill, or northward, they're all quite far from each other. But sort of for being in sort of still central London, this is like quite a big gap. Let's pop that down. There we go. So we're being powered by the 4th rail for this journey. I'm just going to turn up the audio actually. Because I feel like it might be a little bit low. There we go, I've turned it up. So I was going to do a run in the 222 on the Midland Main Line. Then I thought, you know what, let's do some on the Met Line. I wasn't feeling it, so I thought let's do Met Line. So station stops for today's journey. We've got Finchley Road, Wembley Park, Preston Road, Norfolk Park, Harrow on the Hill, North Harrow, Pinner, Northwood Hills, Northwood, Moor Park, Rickmansworth, all posh places, Chorleywood, Chalfont and Latimer, and then Chesham, which is at about 55 minutes, so in about 15 minutes now we'll be at Chesham. Let's go up. Very chop change the speed limit on here. The tube isn't very consistent with speed limits. There's another service. Sort of diving underneath and over all the different bits of well, Finchley at the moment, I suppose. To 30 in a second. Ooh, that's quite tight around there. Yeah, the frame rate, well, it's 22 FPS at the moment. I mean, we're still in sort of central London at the moment. This route, this sort of FPS at the moment is what you sort of expect from this route. Then the level of detail. The fact at the moment we're in central London, so there's absolutely tons of AI, buildings, there's lots going on. So this is actually quite good for this. But once we, basically, the more north we go, the better it will become. And to be honest, anything on this game above 20 FPS is, I'd say, fine. Right, we've got to look out for the stop board. Probably should have actually done this in the SA. I think the majority of services are in the SA on this route. Oh my god, are they? Well, I mean, could be better. Could be better. You sort of want to line it up in the little green bit. That's alright. Here we are. This is Finchley Road. Ooh, look at that. That's close. They still get off though. They're all right. Metropolitan Line, all stations. Cheshire. Oh, it's updated now at Finchley Road there. There's another service coming in. It's just a really cool route, and the fact this is on Train Sim Classic as well, it just is great. Right, let's get the door shut. Wembley Park next. A bit of exterior audio as well. My signal's out of use. Probably don't want to be on the exterior for too long. We don't want to crash it. And the great thing about this route as well is the fact you get all of the Mainline. It's not just, you know, this to Cheshire and that's it. Amersham, Uxbridge, Watford, it's every bit of it, even the core, down to Aldgate. Although good luck if you go down from, basically good luck if you go between Baker Street and Aldgate. And that's the Jubilee line, I think, in the middle there. Sort of on the left of us you've got the Chiltern main line, it's diesel. And on the right, in the middle, you've got the Jubilee line. And if you own the Chiltern Mainline DLC, you'll see the 166, the 166 I think it uses on there. You see them going past. The 165 actually. So we get a nice sort of stretch without stopping. That's the Jubilee line. That's the stops for us. I mean, for a tube route, it's quick. I mean, to be honest, it's not really a tube route, is it? This could very much be classified as a London Overground route, without a doubt. But of course, it's There's probably only about 5% of this route is actually underground. But that's most of the tube, isn't it? Most of the tube network. I think was it only like 20% is actually underground, and the rest is all overground. This route runs on the National Rail Network, full-size trains, and goes up to a fairly, you know, decent speed. All of these you can read as well. Sometimes on these trains are really low res and blurred out, but you can see it. So is that supposed to be injury lawyers for you? For you direct. So yeah, we're going up to there. Where the speed and we're going to do that. Let's put it down here up to Chesham. Well, Chesham is, I think, right out of Buckinghamshire. It's really far out of London. Well, not really far, but it's a fair way. Yeah, it's going up slowly. The FPS was about 23, 24 at the moment. So we're still within the hustle and bustle. Let's hope that audio is alright for you guys. Should be. Fingers crossed. No, it's not too far to Wembley Park now. But that speed's coming down. 50 and 30. Yeah, there it is. And then after that, we'll then be stopping constantly after that. And yeah, the Jubilee line that goes off towards Stanley, which this actually, it used to be the Bakerloo line. Yes, this, where it is the Jubilee, that used to be the Bakerloo line. But nowadays it's the Jubilee. Wasn't it they switched over to that 19... Then I think the Bakerloo did run up to Stow, did it? Did it run up to Stow? Yeah, the Baker did run up to standard. Although it also used to run up to Watford Junction. That's been changed around for a fair amount throughout the years. Speed up a little bit. So the Metropolitan Line, well, I don't know how much it is on the sale, but for full retail price, I think it's $29.99. Actually, no, actually, I think. You get the route, but you don't get any trains. So just remember that if you're getting this route, do remember when you get the route, you don't get any trains with it. Yeah, so then you have to buy the train as a separate DLC. So there's two possible trains you can get. Really, you only need one. It's either the S7 plus 1 or the S8. They're basically the same thing. The only difference with the S8 is I think it's the one which more of the time is on the left. I think it's the main train on the Metropolitan Line. Exactly the same, just the seats are slightly different inside. I think that literally is the difference between them. Maybe it's a few. No, I think is it the S7 plus 1's one coach less? There are some differences, but sort of driving wise, there's not really any difference. So yeah, you get the Met line, and then you will have to get a train on top of that. So yeah, either the S7 plus 1 or the S8, or if you want to, get both. Yeah, this is by the third-party developer Just Trains, so they sort of, as a model, I suppose, is a bit different to other developers. Sort of, you're paying for the route, and not really a train with it. Right, T and O. Oh, just about. You actually have to go past the signal there to stop. It's got a weird one. What if it was red? Sort of be a bit buggered, wouldn't you? You have to go really slow up to it. Hopefully it will change. This is Wembley Park, so we should be close to Wembley Stadium. There it is. There's that was a McDonald's there. What was that? Mac Trains. Oh, yeah, Mac. Ooh. Did you hear that? There was an announcement then. Right. And Preston Road next. Let's go. We are off. Yeah, it's a really nice looking route though. It's just, the amount of level of detail in this is just superb. Yeah, you've got the base route, and then there's also the option of getting the Plus Pack, which actually isn't sold on Steam, but there is a Plus Pack for it, which is basically like an enhanced version, which you can get. You get the Steam version, and then you can then get the Plus Pack. That's what I've got, which just adds a bit more detail to it. And also announcements, but I've got them off because it's Steam. Right, we're going up to Preston Road. I'm going to save the game, but now we're making progress. Crashing on us now. You can be quite quick into the stations. Try and stop them with a rising brake best you can. Easier said than done. What's that man doing? Trampling all over the flowers. It's not nice, is it? There we go. TNO. Don't want to do a wrong side door release. What are the little buggers? Look, they're all trampling all over the flat. What are you doing? She's having some sort of photo shoot in the flower bed. What are people like? Old gate, probably old gate. Cool. Photo shoot in the flower bed. I don't know what he's doing there. He's sort of just standing on the bench. Right, Norfolk Park next. Yeah, just over a mile. See, they're all close now. Let's watch it leave it. Oh my god, look at these lot. They don't care about plants here, do they? And flowers. There he goes. What views have you got in the cab? One over there, just one there. Norfolk Park, there's a definite there, isn't there? Norfolk Park. It rings a bell, Norfolk Park. So, I think that's a Metropolitan Line depot. Jubilee, isn't that? I'm pretty certain there's a depot at Norfolk Park. It does ring a bell. Is there not? Norfolk Park depot. I think I'm just... No, don't maybe there's not. Although at Norfolk Park we do actually cross the West Coast Mainline, if we haven't already. Coming up now, yeah. So we cross over the West Coast Mainline and the Bakerloo line. So you can see this on TSW, this bridge, just about you're going under the. There you go. There's the Bakerloo line from DC lines and the West Coast Mainline south, and into Norfolk Park. A bit slow there. I suppose the optimal speed really is probably 35 to 40 miles an hour on these trains, so the brakes are really good. But yeah, I haven't driven it in a while, so I'm being slightly more cautious. So we don't really want to be overshooting. Yeah, what are they there, stop markers? 2, 3, 4. Is that for shunting or something? Don't know. Looking at another train somewhere. So I think you've got the. This is a university here. Is it U? I think it might be UCL. UCL London. University College London. There is some sort of university just there. Right, let's get the doors shut. Harrow on the hill next. Wait until we've got the blue light. There we go. Wait for them to go off. There we go. Let's go. Also, another little neat thing about this route is you can actually pass red lights. It's quite scary, but yes, you can pass red lights. I mean, you shouldn't, but you can. It just is a right pain to try and reset the tripcock safety system. I think also you've got to be at under 10 miles an hour for about 2 to 3 minutes, and it's just a right pain. So yeah, you can pass reds, but probably don't experience. Yeah, Harrow on the Hill is quite a sort of major place on the line, and also you've got the National Rail stop there as well. And I think yeah, after Harrow on the Hill we then no, it's not just yet. But we will. Oh my god, really? I mean, ironic, isn't it? Just as we're talking about it, I don't see any warning light for that. Oh god, what is it now to reset it? Oh yeah, do that. Right. Now it's going to be a right pain. I didn't see any warning light for that. Did anyone see a warning for that? There's no rush because we've got the trip copter. Yeah, that's all green there. I didn't see any warning. If I saw a warning, I would have slowed down, but I don't think that's already. Right, what we got to go into? It's protected manual. And we'll set that to. What was it? Shift and E. It's just a right pain. Let's see if we can get going then. Which hopefully we can. But yeah, it's we might be here a little while. Is it not protected manual? It's not shut down, is it? Oh no, restricted manual. Let's go into, yeah, forward. No? I've done it before, it's been fine. Why do the doors say they're released? They should be released. Okay, something. I'm off you pop. Why are they? What's going on? Why are they somehow released? Why is the bill light on? What is going on? Oh my god! Oh, what's going on? Close the doors. That's why we can't move because for some reason they're. There we go. Someone must have egressed. Right, shall we give that a go again? Yeah, I told you it was a right pain though when this happens. I don't know if you might be able to get going again. Well, I'm pretty certain we are in the right mode. Yeah, restricted manual, forward. Hang on, there's a button up here. Yeah, that's the button. Right, we're in the right mode, so that's good. Let's change that to that. I'm pretty certain that's all you have to do. So I don't know why it's all of a sudden not allowing us. Try and come on. Don't be funny. Move. Should we press that again? Press that. We will move, okay? We will move. Why is that? Why was a red light? Why was there a red light there? It's been put there on purpose. Oh no, you have to hold something, don't you? What do you have to hold? Yeah, you've got to hold something. Remember that. There we go. Right. So you can only go up to I think 10 miles an hour. Actually, it might have been for it now. There we go. So we've got to go really slow for a few minutes. Did anyone see a warning for that red? Oh, but there probably was. There probably was. I don't know why there was no other trains about. But yeah, oh well. Actually, it could have been approach control actually for coming across the points. But hey ho, just as we were mentioning, don't go through red lights on this route. It happens. I mean that's you know coincidental. I was demonstrating, okay, demonstrating what happens as we come into Harrow on the Hill. Breakneck speeds. Feels even worse when you're in the tunnel. When you're outside, it's not too bad, but when you're down in the tunnel, going at this speed, it's just like never ending. At least we're actually near the station. See, I think it was 2-3 minutes. It will sort of reset. So that's what sparks as well, so we can then go at the speed we should be going in. Oh my god, what are you doing? Get a bit close. So if if I stop pressing E, it will come to a stop. So I've sort of got to hold that down. Sorry, customers. Sorry, but you know, it happens. A little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. A little bit further. That will do. Right, TNO. And yeah, we should. Actually, has it been 2 minutes? We'll wait until we finish loading. We'll then change it back to Tripcock, and hopefully it will work. But sometimes it doesn't let you go back to Tripcock, so it's like, So hopefully it'll be nice and let us change back to it. But I don't know why though when we came to the stop, the doors were. This button was still lit. I might have accidentally pressed one of the buttons, possibly. Right, okay. Right, let's get the doors shut. Wait for the blue button to show. You got the whistle there. Wait for them to go off. There we go. Right, they're now locked. Let's try and get back into normal mode. And we go Shift E first. Bear with me. Hey, there we go. We're back to normal for now. Cool, that's all track workers. They're probably like wondering, why is he so late? What's going on? And this is where the Uxbridge branch goes off. You see that? I think I see it in the middle. Yeah, there we go. So that goes off to Uxbridge down there. I'm gonna replay that up. I'm gonna replay it and see if there was a warning signal for it. Well, I suppose maybe you just know you can get pulled down there. So we have got North Harrow next, NB, which is about northbound. Well, I suppose it's for good viewing. You know, now we know how to. I know you guys know how to reset the system if that happens. And trust me, it probably will happen because yeah, you get really sneaky red lights on here. Sorry, mate, we holding you up. Sorry. Would we be holding you up? I don't know. Maybe wait for another. Oh, hang on. They're all right. Oh, no, I think that one's waiting to come in. That one's waiting for that one there. Sorry. We brought the whole Metropolitan Line to a halt. Sorry. Okay, well, we're moving now. Sorry. Sorry, mate. Sorry you'll be allowed through in a minute. Right, now we can go up to 50. There you go, that one's now off there. Right, let's get that up. As we, well, eventually come to North Harrow. Now you've got all of these bits you can press. The cab, there's like heating, ventilation, air conditioning. So check all of that if you want. Oh, and you can also open the cab door, which I'll show you as well. So it's one of those neat little things you can do. Start walking that down. Here we are. Yeah, so it's S8 here, so I think we probably should be using the S8 if we're not in it. No, we're in the S7. Although it doesn't make too much of a difference. Here we are. So yeah, well, let's see where we are on the map. We are here. And we'll still go up to there. And we've only come from there, so we're not even halfway distance wise yet. What was it, 25 miles, and we've still got 14 miles. Oh yeah, and this is the yeah, it's gonna open the door up, get a bit of fresh air in. So we'll close that now. Right, let's get going. Let's wait for them to lock, which they should be locking. Should be. Hey, come on, doors, Steve. There we go. Right, let's go. Pin on it. You can probably hear the cat meow. It's literally just come in as soon as we start recording. It's already like, right, I want to get out now. You're going to have to wait, alright? Metropolitan Line driver here. Tense this is. So it's like under a month's pinner. Nothing ever does have peace and quiet. Never. There's always something happening. As soon as we start recording. Keep an eye out for these reds. You're not red, you're green. Good. Another train there, another fast one. Start slowing down for a minute. Once we get above Northwood, I think they're all sort of like 3 to 4 miles apart. So that does bring down the mileage quite quickly. That would do. Right, T and U. T is just to activate. You could just press U, but you've got to activate the timer on here. So you've got to press T for that. There we are. All very nice stations. Chesham's a really nice station where we're going. It's really quite a quaint station. Right, let's just press R now. And it's Northwood Hills next. So yeah, I think after Northwood they all get a bit sort of further apart. Let's go. Have a catch. Let's have a look. Let's see, yeah, you got Northwood. Park. That's about a mile, isn't it? Yeah, and then after that then shoots right up. So we actually haven't got many stations left to go. They're just sort of spread out. So let's get that up. Yeah, good fun. Oh, there we go. It's up to 50 miles an hour. Fairly quick. You could see Chiltern trains whizzing by as well on the fast line. See if you've got the Chiltern Mainline DLC. Which is another Just Trains DLC. I might let her out. She's coming. I'll let you out in a minute, alright? Once we get to Northwood Hills. And if I give it 2 minutes, I should be at the door again. Oh, come on, I'm coming in now. All the stations are brilliant, and they all sort of look different as well, which is nice. On some routes they all sort of look quite samey, with all the sort of same assets, but this one is all still different, and it's really, really pleasant. And there we go, right, T and U. Right, let me quickly out the cat. Bear with me. You've got a little bit of time. Cool. And then we should get the doors just get shut now. It does actually tell you in the manual not to do that, but I haven't really noticed it makes really any difference. So let's go. to exactly 1 mile. You can push these buttons as well. Address, radio select as well. Lots of different things you can. You can do the washer as well. Oh, that's not as much as you can do. So some of the trains you can actually do the washer on, I think. Some in the game, not many, but can you not? Can you press that? You can press that actually. Do something. As we come into Northwood. And down. There we go. Double green light. See, I don't really understand tube signalling that way. Double green seems like a good thing. So what can't tube signals just be like national rail signals? Just normal, easy to follow signals. I mean, they're not that bad, I suppose. Yeah, when you get like a green and a yellow, and that basically means get ready to stop once you see that. They're slightly more advanced. Right, TNU. Yeah, let's get a passenger departure. Someone's sort of waiting in the door area. Get them shut now. Right, let's go. And these trains, well, they're modern. Well, they are modern trains. 2010, 2011. So you can walk all the way through. Open gangway trains. Moor Park next, which is in just over a mile. Slightly bigger gap. See, the frames have sort of gone right up now, so almost like 40 FPS now. They do shoot up. The ATO buttons as well, which I don't think you can use on this route. I don't think ATO buttons. Who would want to use ATO anyway on the drive the train? Shortly the Watford branch will go off. You'll see that going off to the right. Depends actually where that 25 is, sort of like we sort of come across, because this, if we stay on this, will take us to Watford. We'll head into Watford today. As well. A little bit further. Come on, a little bit further. There we go, good. Right, T and O. There we go. And yeah, then after this it is Rickmansworth in 2 miles. So we're going into the posh places now. Sort of outside of London, but still within touching distance. You know, still within an hour, well, 50 minutes basically, 50 minutes commute. Right, let's go. So up to 50 again, and then down to 25 quite shortly. As we work that back up. But yeah, big thanks again to Dovetail for allowing us to come on the autumn sale event as we showcase the Metropolitan. Which yeah, just want to emphasise again, when you get this route, you don't get a train with it. So because a lot of the reviews for the route are, oh my god, there's no train. Why? Sort of thing. So yeah, just yeah, know that. When you get this route, you also need to get the train with it as separate DLC. I reckon it's going to be a red light here, isn't there? Yeah, there is as well. And that is the only warning you get with that red light. I mean, I suppose you probably know, wouldn't you? You know where it's going to be. The same thing probably happened at Harrow on the Hill then for going across the point. You get that little tiny warning, and that's about it. Damn, it's that smaller, you got a little tiny junction indicator there. And Watford. Nice and green as well, sort of out of London now, I'd say. Great. Canal there as well. That. I think I can hear a diesel train as well. Yeah, there's the diesel train. The reason I can't see it is I don't have the children playing on anymore. I'm starting to still a bit. So a bit of space. Looks like there used to be another track here as well. I don't know, some 2 tracks on the side to the left there. There's the other bit from Watford coming out. And we're not too far off Rick. I love that name, Rick. It's like one of those like, cool names. We'll come down to 25. Time for that. Quite a nice station this one. I mean, they're all quite nice up this end. Sort of quite vintage. Never been this far up on the Met line. The only bit I've done is from, yeah, I think it was Farringdon actually. Farringdon to Rayners Lane. Or vice versa, from Rayners Lane down to Farringdon to then get on the Thames Link. That's the bit I've done. I've not been up this bit. Although good news is the London Day travel card is going to stay. Because back in summer, the 1-day travel card was going to get scrapped. But they've saved it, it's going to stay now, which is good. So more tube adventures. There's a whole ton of custom assets on this route. A whole ton of them. Rickmansworth Signal Watch JP. Kind of sort of water tower there. posters as well. Fast frequent electric trains, London Overground. 378 there. Yeah, it's pleasant. All the different posters and maps and there you go. They're these trains that since 2011. Yes, stock. Right, Chorleywood next. I think there's quite a gap as well to this one. Yeah, 2.2. Let's go. Up to 25 to begin with. And up to 60. So Rickmansworth, Chorleywood, Chalfont and Latimer, they're all national rail stations, so you get the Chiltern Mainline trains coming along here as well. So I suppose it's a bit of an oddity, because I suppose in a way I suppose that the Chiltern Mainline trains actually go onto the tube network, because all the signage, signals are all tube. So it's quite a weird oddity. So yeah, you sort of get national rail and tube trains running on the same stretch of line, stopping at the same stations. They're quite cool. Because the Metropolitan Line used to go up to Aylesbury. It used to go up to Aylesbury, which is way up. Like up here somewhere. But now they just turn around Amersham. That's why they turn. They used to go really far out. Imagine that being today. I suppose it would be a bit like the Elizabeth line going up to Reading, or over to Reading. So that, but Met line up to Aylesbury. Quite rural now, this bit. I think we've already, or have we? I think we're on the upside of the M25 now. Should have passed that around somewhere. Here we're well and truly out of London. Yeah. This is the M25. This is, I believe. So once we get under that, we're out. We made it. We're into the country. Bit of celebration. That we got too. There we go. We're down the country somewhere because Cheshire, we've now got 6 miles, that's it. Although you get quite a slow one between Chalfont and Latimer and Cheshire. It's a little single track march, really weird. It's weird the fact it's on the tube, but it's cool. It's quite a wealthy location. So you've got the S-car stop marker there for the national rail trains, but we're going to go up to the tube marker. Right, TNU. There we are. And Chalfont and Latimer after this. There's another diesel train there. As I've got it uninstalled though, you just sort of just see the couplers. Let's get the doors shut already, because I'd imagine we are running a little bit behind after our little incident at Harrow on the Hill. Chalfont and Latimer is in just over 2 miles. Yeah, I mean that's sort of 45 FPS now, so it just continuously goes up the further you sort of get away from the centre. There's way less trains up this end. And at Chalfont and Latimer we then sort of curl off onto the Cheshire branch, which just almost feels like you're somewhere in the West Country going down a branch line. It's quite something, and just considering it's on the tube as well. And yeah, it's all uphill as well. You sort of almost struggle to speed up. We speed up quite slowly. I was originally going to do the 222 on the Midland Line, but I saw I was about probably 20 minutes in. I was like, you know what, let's just do the Met Line. So I was looking at the map and I saw the Met Line, and I was like, actually, hang on, the Met Line, that's not steep. So I was like, well, let's do that. So I haven't seen the Met Line. I've been this before, so I thought, let's do it. 15 and 35, so that'll be us sort of come across the point, so I imagine that 15. I'm just down in the countryside now. I wonder if they would actually ever consider, I suppose, either extending or cutting back on it. Talked about maybe extending it even further out or cutting it back to somewhere. Or was that sort of snow hours? So I hope we won't cut it back, but extending it maybe? Has that been in the talks at any point? Or is it sort of a complete package in one life? Hidden behind the mirror. Here we are, T and U. Don't want to do a wrong side door release. And yeah, then we're down to Cheshire. So you've actually got a terminating platform here. I don't know if anything uses that. I mean, maybe. No, I don't think they could get onto it, could they? I suppose, yeah, that must be used by them. Well, you wouldn't be able to fit one of these trains on there, so I don't know what on earth would you use that. I suppose probably nothing. I suppose that would literally just be for like a Cheshire to Chalfont and Latimer service. That's maybe the engineering train might pop in there every now and again, but that's probably really about it. Where are they going? Trying to get the cap? No. Let's have a good time. Just walking around in loops. Why not? Across we go. Let's just save it as well. Look at the bogies moving there underneath. Love the sounds though. The sounds are like spot on, I'd say. There it goes. So we are now on the Chesham branch line, which sort of transports you down to the West Country or somewhere like that. Single track, you sort of, well, I suppose it's sort of within a valley. You'll see it's really pretty. Well, I suppose we're in the Chilterns, aren't we? Let's start getting that up. A little bit of whistle, why not? And it stays at 35 with the way to Cheshire. And it is in 3 miles, 3.5 almost. So it's not the fastest of branch lines, but we'll get there. It just takes a little while. What time does that say we'll do there? In 7 minutes. I was actually surprised at the amount of services this branch line gets. I think it is every 20, no, it can't be every 20 minutes. I'm trying to think. I think it was that peak time would be 15 minutes. So yeah, 7 minutes up there, load, 10 minutes back, and then the next train. It could have been every 15 minutes up to Chesham. Or was it every half hour? That sounds way better than every half hour. Yeah, a bit of single track action. Let's head down into the valley. Because Chesham is in a valley. What the valley's called. It's sort of dipping down into it. I think this is also an AONB, an area of outstanding natural beauty as well. Chilterns. On our underground adventure, very much underground. I think we spent probably in total, what, 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes in the tunnel for this video, or at least underground. Might as well just put the London Overground Metropolitan Line. Paint it in orange, done. So, that might be a Chesham down there actually, sort of working our way down. It doesn't feel right for the tube. The first time I came along here on the game I was thinking, am I on the right route? Is this the tube? Really long way the Met line. I mean, put it into context, I mean 25 miles we've travelled, so imagine going from Victoria down to sort of Gatwick Airport. That's 20, actually that's 24 miles. So we've basically gone from London, well the equivalent of going from London down into sort of Surrey, Sussex, to the Surrey-Sussex border. Quite a way, but it's quicker, of course. It's not, like 30 miles an hour, not one. Everything just looks really well done on this route. You know, all the trackside clutter, everything about the route just looks nice. But then it's just trains, so what do you expect? Especially if you've recently got the Blackpool branches route on TSW. It's the same developers. But it's Trainsim Classic catalogue. So attention to detail is very high. We go there. See, still got a few people on the train. He's chilling out there. They're all chilling out up there. They're loving it, aren't they? Loving their journey on the Met line today. Probably a bit unhappy with the driver after that. Yeah. Little delay at Harrow on the hill. But they'll let me off. We got them here safely. Enough. Is this the bridge company? Yeah, it's the bridge company. Yeah. I don't know how big Cheshire is of a place. I think it is a town. So it's of some size. We're almost there. Cheshire is a really pretty looking station, sort of end of the line, single track, single platform, signal box, it's got everything you need. It's just weird to think where we've come from and where we are now in, what, 55 minutes? Probably a bit more, just a little delay. So you saw another platform there, another track there. Yeah, from sort of central London to this. Smallish platform as well. Look at the community garden there as well. The Friends of Cheshire Station, I'd imagine. It's all there, it's all modelled. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's a bit close, isn't it? I'm not going to go actually up to the marker because I reckon the game might say we've spadded. Because Trainsim Classic has a slightly larger hitbox of the train. So if we actually go there, it might say you've passed a signal of danger. So let's not do that. But there we go. That is my slot on the Trainsim Classic. Yeah, on the Trainsim Classic event, autumn sale. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. That was a run. Yeah, that was a run on the Metropolitan Line from Baker Street up to Cheshire. So basically a full line run, almost. Links can be found in the usual places. I'm sure there'll be links to the other live streams going on. I'm sure to all the stores and relevant places. After that, I've been the British Ace. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Trainsim Classic video. You join us at the very grotty old London Bridge station. We're going to be doing a... Why are we here? Why are we right up the end of the platform already? I don't know why we're here, but okay. We're in the 456 and we're going to be doing a run over to London Victoria. on the South London network, which is another quite old route in the game. But it's a nice route. So let's get the doors open. I don't really know what the previous driver was thinking, stopping us here. But yes. Now this train really does show its age. But we're driving. We're giving it a go. Let me turn up the audio as well. Let's turn that up. Hopefully that's okay. I'll put it there, and then hopefully you can hear me and the train all right. Let's get the headlights on. Key is... oh, that's fine. Still got a red, so we can't go yet, so we'll put that on. We'll keep it in neutral at the moment. We're just waiting for that red to change. Let's contact the signaller. Nah, he's like, nope, not happening. So we're going to be calling... oh, we are going this way. New Cross Gate, Brockley, Honorake Park, Forest Hill, Sydenham, Crystal Palace, Gypsy Hill, West Norwood, Streatham Hill, Balham, Wandsworth Common, Clapham, probably Battersea Park or Battersea Park, and then London Victoria in around 50 minutes. Right, we can now get going. I think the doors are already shut. Let's move. I think I've set that up all correctly. They're quite simple. Let's go. You got the interior as well. Right, out of let's get that. We don't need that one. Out of London Bridge. Actually, I might as well turn that right up, the audio. It doesn't actually seem too noisy, this. Just the sound of an electro start passing, which is just incredibly noisy. Yeah, hopefully you can hear stuff. It's just quite quiet, this train. It's not the noisiest of trains. Well, at least this version isn't the noisiest. Now let's go. Leaving that behind. Get back to the cab. It feels really weird driving this 456. This is like the vanilla 456 in the game. Whereas you can actually now, well, it's not on Steam, but there's an enhancement pack for it from Armstrong Powerhouse. So it feels really weird driving this one. But this is one you get with the South London network. Start getting that up. Yeah, we're going the long way to Victoria. So we could go via Queens Road, Peckham, that way. But no, we're going the long way, the outside way. But let's hope that audio's alright. Hopefully it's at a nice level. Fingers crossed. As we make our way out of here. Yeah, New Cross Gate is the next stop. It was a tough decision where I do the 456 or the 455, but I thought I'd do this one as this is included with the South London network, whereas the 455 is a DLC of the South London network. So I thought I'd do this instead. That to the right goes off towards South Bermondsey. And also connects back up with where we're going as well. On the very impressive railway. What was it? Like the London Greenwich Rail, one of the first sort of, I suppose, suspended railways in. I know one of the first railways in London. That bit was from London Bridge to Greenwich. I think what were these nicknamed? The donkeys, weren't they? Were these donkeys? Sadly not around anymore. And even for South West trains they're gone as well. Alright, don't panic. So we are going to be coming across. Bit the next set, I suppose. I doubt we'll be on time on this run. Well, we might be. Oh, green now. Okay, so we're not coming across then. Oh no, we are coming across. Just a bit further up. As we come into New Cross Gate. Here we are, so we're going on to the down slow. And across we go to the left. Only a little 2 coach as well. This is diddy little train. Most of the time there'd be a 455 connected to this. So you'd have the 455 and then the 456. So it would be 6 coaches. But for this run, we're just a tiny, incy little one. Quite a nice little train. And this is New Cross Gate. Here we are. What time were we due here? Oh, we're on time. We're on time. Good. And then Brockley after this. So we've sort of got the well, the Brighton Mainline stations to begin with, as this is the London Bridge spur of the Brighton Mainline. Come on, doors close. I think we're also DOO as well. Driver only operated. Let's go. Four, 5, 6, 001. This one of the first ones. Let's get a little flyby shot. Now we can speed up a bit. Don't have to worry about the speeds. There it goes. They don't really look good in Southern livery, do they? See, a lot of trains look good in Southern livery, but this one is a bit like... Nah, just... I don't know. I think my favourite livery on these things is... I want to say, yeah, the sort of the toothpaste. Network South East. I think that probably looks the best on these trains. Connex looks alright on them as well. Yeah, they did wear Connex, yes. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, the Network South East. I think that probably is the best livery on them. This is Brockley we're coming into. Only a 2 coach, and the entrance is there, so we'll probably stop in quite. I think it's just after the footbridge actually. You've got a 4 coach stop marker. Come on, a little bit further. We're on a bit of a hill here. Doesn't really help. There we are. You don't have these trains anymore. Some of the 455, sort of the clickety clackety trains, are the little, you know, when they're at that sound. The sort of click 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 click. You don't get that anymore. Well, you do with the 455s of South West trains, but on the Southern network, you don't get that anymore. Seats are a bit washed out, aren't they? Nearly clean. Well, that really quick doors. Honorate Park next. Let's go. But yeah, it's a nice route this, and it's also quite a handy route to have. As on the Steam Workshop, there's lots of route merges, because the great thing about Train Sim Classic, it's got a workshop. So, you know, people make their own routes on there, they merge stuff together, make scenarios and more things to play. And that's exactly what this route is really good for, because there's quite a few, there's tons of route merges actually which use this route. There's a Brighton to Bedford, which merges the Midland Main Line South, the Brighton Main Line, and the South London network together. So you get one, massive, almost over 100-mile long route. And this was also used for the South London to Brighton route, which is basically just the Brighton Main Line with this added on. So it's quite an essential route to have. Basically, if you like your third rail South London stuff, and you route merges. And also it gives you a nice amount of stock as well. I think on this route you get the 375, that is the old white and yellow one, southeastern, the 456, 377, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for the stock. Yeah, and then DLC you can get the 455. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're not available on Steam, but there are enhancements for some of these trains. If you're looking for a slightly more realistic drive. And here we are. This is Honour Oak Park, with Forest Hill next. Where are all the fast trains? Probably a track circuit failure or something at Gatwick, so they're all stuck down there. Maybe that's why. But nowadays, yeah, you have 700s whooshing along here. Oh, you get the 378 as well. I think, yeah, pretty certain you get the 378 with this DLC. Was that separate for this one? But yeah, nowadays, yeah, it's 378s coming along here. 378, 700s, 377s, a whole bunch. Start speeding up again. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. I forgot. I can't remember. It's gone out of my head. Let's go. Yeah, it's all sort of a mile or two apart, these stations, and it'll go up. Well, no, they're all close together. There's no sort of big gaps on here. I mean, all the way to Victoria, it's just stop, 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 stop. But these are my sort of favourite trains to drive. Third Rail, Southern. Sort of the South London network of routes. Always fun to drive. Much more enjoyable than anything North London, from a personal point of view. And here we are. This is Forest Hill. Forest Hills, Forest Hill. Forest Hill. What was I got? Forest Hills. So there's a stop on Long Island Railroad, I think, on Trainsim World, Forest Hills. Those doors really are quick. You don't want to get stuck in them. There's a scary doors. And after this we've then got Sydenham. And after that we then come off the Brighton Main Line and, well, it's Crystal Palace. I'd be scared of those doors, they really are quick. Let's go. it feels weird to think this route is, I think, 9 years old now, which is weird because I mean this was like one of one of the first routes I got as DLC. This one, South London Network. But yeah, 9 years old. I think was it 2014? No, it might have been 2015 actually, early 2015. No, it was no. I think it was all. Yeah, no, it was autumn 2014. I think this route came out. Yeah, so one of the first routes I got as DLC. I remember watching QWERTY Afro, if anyone recognises that name. Welcome to Sydenham. AWS really does like to make itself known on this bit. So yeah, we're going to be going up and over, and then into one of the sort of inner London or inner South London slower routes. Here we are. This is Sydenham. Again, hope that audio's alright. And we're relatively on time. There's a delayed service on the Victoria due to the Crystal Palace platform fall soon. You'll be following so. Oh, okay. That's going to make things fun. Let's go. So we're following a slow service all the way into Victoria. Nice. Up and over we go. Oh, starting to go up. But yeah, Southern don't. Well, this, I think yeah. Was it? Was it Annerley? Yeah, Annerley and Penge West. Because I think they still have the ones to Norwood Junction and then up. Yeah, I think it's Annerley and Penge West. They don't have a Southern service anymore. Because Southern don't have enough trains. So sort of yeah, they sort of cut back on quite a lot of these services. Quite sad actually, because it just means it was busier and seeing the 455s and all that. Yeah, so I think it's Annerley and Penge West which don't actually have Southern anymore, even though no, they're not Southern stations anymore. I think they're overground. So that one there, that's one of them. I think it's Penge West, that one. See, another cutback, which is really, it's annoying, is the Southern service to Milton Keynes Central. I know Southern going up to Milton Keynes. It's just so useful. You know, Milton Keynes, that's about halfway to Birmingham. Right up, sort of, I suppose, getting into the Midlands. Doesn't run anymore. Now it's East Croydon to Watford Junction. Which is quite a shame, because that Milton Keynes service is just so useful. It would get you right up to about halfway to Birmingham, and then from there to Birmingham it wasn't really, it's quite cheap. You can probably guess what TOC I work for, just looking at the amount of content I do for that certain TOC. Considering we're always doing the Brighton Main Line. always South London stuff. That's why I'm a little bit annoyed why that Milton Keynes service doesn't run anymore. So it would have meant getting up there, you know, free of charge. And from there, it's, you know, halfway to Birmingham. Hopefully one day Southern go back to Milton Keynes. It won't ever happen, but you never know, fingers crossed. Maybe there'll be like a new boom or something in between Watford and Milton Keynes, and like, I know, more services are needed. Yeah, this is Crystal Palace. Quite a cool station, this one. We're on time as well. Yeah, you've sort of got this bit here, which almost looks quite grand, isn't it? Almost in a way. Almost looks like it. Well, maybe it did used to have a roof going over. Looks like it. And you've sort of got the side platforms here, which then take you back down towards Norwood Junction, or to Birkbeck and Beckenham Junction, on the little loop of track. Oh, those ones didn't open. Oh, okay. Gypsy Hill next. Let's go. A little bit of horn, why not? Lovely. Let me get the speed back up. It's only a little two coach. It doesn't take long for the back of the train to. Oh, hello. Let's get the. Oh, there is no instrument lights. Okay, well we won't get the instrument lights on. I can sort of work it. No, we can't. Well, we'll try and work out when we're going at 50, which in the tunnel is slightly harder. We'll go about that. That'll do. It's probably actually more about 30 that, but it's not that far to Gypsy Hill. It's just after the tunnel here. I think it's Crystal Palace tunnel. So we had a double yellow. Next signal's clear. Well, we're coming into Gypsy Hill station now. And there's the red light. Can't imagine the stop markers too. Oh, they got single yellow now, stepped up. There's our stop marker there. And there's that poster you see everywhere as well. On Train Sim Classic. That one there, you see on basically every route now. Hello, London. And then West Norwood after this. So we're sort of, I'd say we're closer to Victoria, sort of within the circle. You sort of see there's London Bridge. We sort of come all the way down here, and then we're sort of there. So we're going along there, and then sort of up. It's almost like a heart, isn't it? Sort of a heart shape. And we actually got it a little bit early as well, which is good. Means we're keeping to the timetable, which is nice. And Spaghetti's all happy, doesn't he? He's loving it. He drives like every train in the game. He's proper happy. He's loving it. That's the glare of the head. See that glare there of the headlight? Nice little thing. Let's go. So we've got a single yellow. Go on, step up, step up, step up. Oh, it's not going to step up. Still single yellow. So we got to be careful. I'll do it 30. Nice and steady. No spads allowed. AWS is freaking out. It's like, stop, get ready to stop. Make sure you're awake. Hey, there we go. Single yellow. All the signals are close on here though. Does that one clear us into West Norwood? No, there's still a bit of a gap, isn't there? Another 4, 5, 6 there. Well, coming into West Norwood now. Quite slow through here. So it's one of those routes that I'd love to see on. I know I say it about every route, but I'd love to see this on TSW. Bit more third rail, you know, maybe said it a few years back. So you got 455, 456, South London network. What more could you want? A lot more actually, but. Be nice to sort of have a more, but like almost like a metro network like this. Oh no, not reverse. There you go. Here we are, West Norwood. And next will be Streatham Hill. Yeah, Streatham Hill. Which is a bit of a gap actually between here and Streatham Hill. Well, ish. A gap for London at least. And at Ballon we then rejoin the Brighton Main Line. Cool. Apologies about that if you're any headphone users. Oh, it is quite noisy. Yeah, it's a nice pleasant run this though. Sort of just doing a loop, or sort of a semicircle. Yeah, it's sort of like a mainline run, you know, which most routes are, just you know, one into the other. It's, you know, sort of just going all over the place really. All through South London, a bit slower pace, lots of stations, good traction. Oh, that guy just got squished by the doors. Oh, bugger. I'll get a little shot as well out of here. Haven't got a screenshot yet. Sort of hoping that train will sort of get out of our way now, but it still won't if it's going all the way to Victoria. We're still going to have a bit longer with it, sadly. And just to mention again, because I know this will be going on my own channel after it's been on the Steam event. I do have the Helmstrong Powerhouse 456, but as this, you know, is the Steam sale, showing what you actually get by default on the route. So that's why we're in this 456. then from Balham it's about 15 minutes to Victoria. So we're, well, 20 minutes away now. Can't remember which time we started this service, so as we can check. So we've just crossed over the line from Streatham, so the sort of the Portsmouth lines, which go, well, it's they're called the Portsmouth lines, but you wouldn't really go that way to Portsmouth because it would take you forever, and there's no direct trains to Portsmouth on the Portsmouth lines. The Sutton and Mole Valley line we went over, or one of the Sutton and Mole Valley lines, which would take you down to Horsham, and then the Arun Valley down, and then the West Coast way down to Portsmouth. So there's no hidden signals. Let's save the game just in case. I wouldn't expect this route to crash, but you never know. Now Streatham Hill was actually here, well, recently-ish, back in summer. Proper hot, sweaty day it was. Came up to Streatham Hill to do some PTS stuff in the depot. It's not a badly done station, to be honest, in the game. Not bad at all. Where are we going? Right to the end of that? Oh, there. That's where we're going. So you've got Streatham Hill depot there. Little side platform there. I don't think anything stops there. It's probably just coming out the depot, turning back. And now we wait. Why is that still on? Got the sound there you can put down as well. So we're picking up our power from the third rail, 750 volts DC, which third rail isn't allowed anymore. Sort of any new lines to be built, they can't be built with third rail, which is just stupid. But yeah. There's that new Merseyrail station, is it Headbolt Lane? They've got to use battery powered trains for less than a mile because third rail can't be built, which would probably be a lot cheaper, a lot easier, but no, because apparently it's not safe. And also I think because a lot of the electric which comes off the third rail gets wasted. But I think probably mostly due to the fact that people aren't really aware. See, I've got to be a bit more friendly as we're on Steam. That people aren't aware that third rail can zap you. Yeah. So third rail just can't be built, which is quite annoying, especially for the let's put that down, for the you know, something like the Marsh-Link or the Uckfield lines where they're not electrified and they're on the Southern network, where you could probably quite cheaply electrify them. But no, probably have to use battery powered trains or something now for it in future. So I was hoping that one would step up because it went from green straight to a red, which I was thinking that can't be right. So coming up to Balham, we're joining the Brighton Main Line here again. Oh, they're lucky they got a full coach. I want a full coach. that's quite nice. Sort of cuts off like. This is Balham. And yeah, this route is set in, well, 2015, 2014, 15. So quite a few things have now changed as to what you see on this route. They're still modern enough though, modern enough. Yeah, this is Balham. That'll be Wandsworth Common after this, which is I think 860 yards round the corner. And this bit you can get on Train Sim World. This is well, this is the Brighton Mainline, so the London commuter route for TSW, which I believe also, as within the autumn sale, I believe is on sale. Church bells are ringing like mad. Let's go. In fact, you would have a guard on these services, wouldn't you? No, not for this bit though. These did have guards on them if they were going down to Horsham, which I think also Dorking as well. They'd have guards on them. There's a lot of the time they would also be connected to a 455. Yeah, I think for sort of the South London Metro services, I think, or at least the actual South London stuff, they oh, I'm pretty certain they were DOO with the cameras on the platforms. I don't know what's happened to the actual mainline trains. It must be, yeah, signal failure, sort of East Croydon and Gatwick, where they're all just stuck down there. That's probably the case. Here we are, Wandsworth Common. So we're almost there now. We're well, pretty close. I mean, it's just Clapham, Battersea Park, and then Victoria. It's only about 55 minutes, this one. What time do we leave Bridge? 52? Okay, so it's only been 40 minutes. So I suppose, yeah, 15 minutes-ish. I'm pretty certain it did say, oh no, was it 50? It might have been 50 minutes, actually. Well, Dovetail, hopefully it's an alright length. Right, let's do that, and let's go. Have you got the bell on here? Ooh, yeah, don't press that. There is a signal bar, you can't click it though. Oh, there we go, they're the instrument lights. So if you press I, they don't do it. So it does have instrument lights. As the usual hotkey doesn't seem to work. It's weird. Another good train as DLC for this route, always forget about it, I think it's the class 415. I think that's TS Pro as well. It's a really good one, that one. Yeah, 415. If you like your network Southeast Slammers, one of those bad boys. And that's a little two coach as well. So yeah, we're on the approach to Clapham Junction now. Warning for the 20. That stepped up to green. So coming up to the one that, well, the busiest train station in the UK when it comes to amount of trains. I wonder if it is still though. So yeah, with all those cut services, that is sort of 6 coaches, that one. Must still be the busiest. Amount of trains wise. I think passenger wise, it is Waterloo. I think when it was COVID, it was Stratford. But I think it has now gone back to Waterloo. I think that's the busiest for passenger numbers. You got the South West Mainline joining us on the left. And off to the right, you've got the West London line, which then, well, is then, or would have been, the Milton Keynes service, now the Watford Junction service, via Shepherd's Bush. It's quite a cool little line, actually. Sort of from here, it's almost like a Thames Link 2. Oh, I suppose it's not as much central London. Well, I mean, it's still near enough. Yeah, it goes Shepherd's Bush, Kensington, Olympia, Imperial Wharf up that way. And then joins up with the West Coast Mainline. This is Clapham Junction. And off this is Battersea Park. We're due into Victoria at 41. Yeah, that's 50 minutes then, isn't it? Keep to the line speed to ensure you meet your times. Try my best. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, that was a proper boost there. Let's get moving. Oh, there we go. There's the sign. That's not on CSW, that one. Yeah, let's see that Britain's busiest railway station for trains. Obviously, at the moment, it's not on the game. Must be a signal. There must be like a major signal failure. A pit black. There's just like no trains running apart from just these ones here. There's Europe's, I think, longest advertisement board. At the moment, it's got. I was up here actually yesterday as I was recording this. And it's got the. What are you doing over there? It's got the Uber train ticket thing on it at the moment. What's that doing over there? That's for South West Trains over there, or South Western Railway. Oh, get back here, cheeky bugger! Trying to go over towards South West. So we're then going to go up and over the South West Main Line and then into Battersea Park. And also sort of over the top of almost Queenstown Road, which is like just there. Cool. Love the approach into Victoria, sort of going up onto the bridge, Battersea Park, Battersea Power Station, Grosvenor Bridge, and sort of diving down into Victoria. It's really nice. And on on Train Sim Classic, Train Sim, it's just done really nicely. There's Queenstown Road down to the right, and it's the other bridge, which you can sort of, it's quite hard to say, you can't really now. But that bit there, that then joins up at Wandsworth. Is it Wandsworth Road? Wandsworth Common? No, not Wandsworth. What's that one called down there? I'm thinking. There's stop marker. I'm assuming it would be on there. I'm going to stop there. I'm thinking what that station is down there. Wandsworth. It's not Wandsworth Common. I always forget this one. It's not. It's Clapham. Yeah, it's Clapham High Street. That's the one before Wandsworth. That's going to be annoying now. Wandsworth. Oh my god, that's annoying actually. What is that station called? It's not. Is it Wandsworth Road? Yes, Wandsworth Road. That's the one down there. So this doesn't exist anymore. This doesn't connect to the Brighton Main Line anymore. As Southern actually, I believe, used to run inner circle services, which would go that way, and then Denmark Hill, Peckham Ride, Queens Road Peckham, South Bermondsey, and then London Bridge. But yeah, this doesn't connect anymore. It's all gone. It's just the overground now. I think it gets one train a day on the overground to Highbury and Islington. And you got Battersea, Dogs and Cats Home to the right. Ish, just a bunch of garages with dogs in it. And there's Battersea Power Station, which is really nice. And you got the Chatham Main Line joining us on the right as well, which would then take you Brixton, Beckenham Junction, Shortlands, Bromley South, and then onwards to sort of Soul Street, Rochester, Chatham, and then down to Dover and Ramsgate. And we have got the clearance into London Victoria. We're going to be on platform 9 or 10. What is it going to be? What platform? Is that platform 8? That's platform 9. Oh, that 20 starts a bit earlier on here. There we go. Right, well, here we are coming into Victoria. There we go, which yeah, obviously there's been some sort of catastrophic signal failure. Tracks, probably like everything has gone wrong apart from on our line. So our line's fine, but every other line, every other train is just not here. Even Southeastern, there must be some sort of like track circuit failure, signal failure, points failure. You know, at Brixton or something, stopping them all coming up. They've all gone as well, so maybe I don't know. Something bad's happened. But this is Victoria we are coming into. There we go. Sirens blaring everywhere. And there we are. That is London Victoria. So yeah, full outer circle, which I don't think exists there. No, hang on. No, it does still exist actually. Yeah, I think actually quite well. I think yeah, they cut the they cut the old belt. And they cut the East Croydon to London Bridge via Brockley to I think reinstate this one. Marker lights only. There we go. Was that the reason? Yeah, possibly. Maybe they did have enough trains, but it wasn't profitable. Don't know, something like that. Yeah, that is going. Ooh, well, not those. Where are my tail lights? There they are. No, it wasn't too disruptive. It was good fun. Oh wait, tail lamps. Tail light. They're not going to go on. Okay. Yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for my slot on the autumn sale event for Steam. hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was the South London Network route, a very nice route and quite useful as well for route merges and sort of other external stuff where you need assets from this route. If you haven't got it, recommend it. But then that's a bit biased, as it's southern and it's third rail. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be another ambassador. I'm sure there'll be Dovetail maybe on after this. Keep an eye out. I'm sure there'll be more people on. Apart from that, thanks all for watching. I've been the British Ace, and I'll see you all next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim Classic video. So, good morning driver, please release the passenger doors and get the train ready to depart on time at 09:55. Please be aware there are some track maintenance works at Bletchley with some temporary speed restrictions imposed on the slow lines. Okay, let's get the doors open. Yes, we're in the class 350 on the West Coast, that was in sync. On the West Coast Mainline South for this video. And thanks to Dovetail Games, as I believe this will be on the autumn sale event. So yeah, thanks for letting us come and show the West Coast Mainline South in the 350. We're not in the 390 today. Let's set that to neutral. AWS self test. There you go. I think that's about it in this train. Yeah, that's about it. It's already set to Euston. Oh my god, that's a bit dangerous. That driver's going to get told off for that. Yeah, that really is in a rush. Out the station at 90 miles an hour. They were not hanging around. Oh my god, that train's going so quick. That was like super speed. Now here comes a 390. Oh, is that going to pass through? Let's have a look. But yeah, the West Coast Mainline South is London, Euston to Birmingham, New Street. It is massive in the game. And there's one of the other trains, you get the 390 Pendo. It takes about 90 minutes to get from Euston up to Birmingham. And there's that one coming in. You get on this route you get quite a few trains. You get the 350, the 390, and I think you also get the 377/2 for the southern service to Milton Keynes, or when it ran. Don't think. Oh, we do have a guard. Oh no, that was already off. Let's go. Now we've done the headlights, haven't we? Have we done the headlights? Yeah, the headlights are later on. Yeah, daylight. That's all good there, all on. Let's go. So in the 350 Desiro, or Desiro, as some people call it. The Desiro City. Right, Bletchley's next. How far is Bletchley? Bletchley is in 3 miles. Which, yeah, Bletchley would be the famous home of the Bletchley Codebreakers. Broke the Enigma code in the war. So we go up to 100. Hopefully the audio's alright. I know it's not the loudest of trains, so it should be just fine. But yeah, hopefully that is all good. I can't imagine it would be too noisy. Hopefully I'm right in thinking that. Right up to 100 miles an hour, although we did have a TSR at Bletchley, and we were running on a double yellow. You got that wind sound on here as well. You can hear it against the front screen. There's a single yellow. Let's take it nice and slow. What stations have we got? So we've got Bletchley, Leighton Buzzard, Cheddington, not Chessington, Tring, Berkhamsted. Yeah, Berkhamsted, Hemel Hempstead, Watford Junction, and then Euston. Euston at about 10:52, so in about 55 minutes we should ideally be at Euston. Cool. There's our red light coming up. Oh, it gets changed now. Oh, probably that, yeah, would be that train we were... No, that train was on the fast line. No, that was on the up fast. That shouldn't affect us. Oh, there's the TSR there. I'm assuming that's the TSR of 25. Which TSR is a temporary speed restriction. Oh, green light now as well. What was the 25 for the speed coming across? Good speed for that, actually. Maybe it was after Bletchley where the TSR is. Okay, we're coming up to Bletchley anyway. And our London Midland 350. LNWR or London Midland. I must admit, the LNWR 350s do look really nice, but the Neats look nice as well. They both look nice. Across we go. We've got the passenger interior as well, which you can have a little look at as well. Right, across we go. As we come into Bletchley, platform 5 at Bletchley. It's been a long while since I've driven this route. This is actually one of those routes I just never drive the West Coast Mainline, so that's why I thought it would be good to do it on for this, is just I'd never drive it. It's 113 miles long. In fact, let's just look at the route map. That we're literally only going from there. Yeah, Milton Keynes, which was there, to Euston, which is down there. And the route continues all the way up to Birmingham. So we're doing about, what, half the route? Probably a little under half. So we're not doing much of it compared to what there is. 10:01 we're due there, so should be arriving on time. It's quite a well done train, the 350 in the game. It's not too bad. Then the 444 and the 450 ain't bad either. Can I hear a diesel? Can I hear another train on the way? Oh, there's a TSR. 10 miles an hour. Chuck those brakes on. That's why we've got some men on the line doing the work. Oh, you haven't raised your arm. You haven't acknowledged them here. Give me another horn. It's quite cool, isn't it? Doing that. There's the 10 there. So we'd probably just usually go on that line there, wouldn't we? But we've sort of had to deviate across to here. Give them a bit of horn. Which they should raise their arm within... There we go. And they should be able to get to a position of safety within 10 seconds. Round we go. Cool. And this is Bletchley, which has got a really long platform. We are formed of 8 coaches for this run. There's another 390 whizzing through, or whizzing-ish through. Avanti West Coast. Where's the 8 coach stop marker? There it is, just there, right round the corner. On our first stop of quite a few stops. How many miles is it to Euston? 46, I suppose about 50 miles in total then from Milton Keynes. It's not too bad. There we are. That's a neutral. Oh, there's another one whizzing through. Oh, you got to look at these. There it goes. On its way, much quicker getting to London than us. Oh, hello. Oh, let's get some of them off. There. No, we don't need that one. So after this, it's Leighton Buzzard in 6 miles. Yeah, wait. Let's go. That TSR's now ended, so let's go full ham on the throttle. That will slip. They're quite quick accelerating these Bizarros. There we go. Cool. Let's continue. And I'll be up to 100 miles an hour, which we can get up to. Yeah, our top speed is 100 miles per hour. Up a bit more. So we're back on the up slow. So you get quite a few platforms there at Bletchley. Was it 6 or 7 platforms possibly there? Or what was it now? 6, I think. 6 platforms? Yeah, 6. So yeah, it's a fairly big-ish station. Let's continue on. Yeah, you do have that wind sound, which is quite noisy. Yeah, hopefully that audio is alright though. I'm tempted to turn it down, but I think it's alright. Hopefully it's alright. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit, just in case. There we go, just turn down a little bit. As long as you can still hear that. Cool. It's a nice. There's quite well. They're all quite long gaps between the stations. So another 3-4 miles after that, and then another 4 miles, and another 4 miles, and another 3-4 miles, and then 7 miles after that, and then 45 miles to Euston. So we've got quite a way to go, but it's a nice run. Nice ambient sounds of the wind, the rustle in the trees. Oh, that's a nice shot. There it goes. Whizzing down the West Coast Mainline. Lovely. But let's get a little screenshot actually as we're going along. Like the weathering as well on the front, there's a little bit of weathering. Good, you can actually hear the DSD on the outside then. As if not, if we couldn't, we would have come to an emergency stop, which wouldn't have been fun. There you go, almost at 100 miles an hour. Brilliant stuff. There we go. So pretty quick these are, not slow by any means. And then quite soon be coming up to Leighton Buzzard. I think this route originally released in 2019, I want to say. So I think it was part of Train Sim 2020, one of the base routes on there. I mean, this was a big thing when this route came out. I don't think we'd seen this part of the West Coast Mainline before. And it's such a long route, 113 miles. So it's not a short route in any way. Cool. And I can see Leighton Buzzard on the distance graph coming up. There's quite a lot of questions about performance on this route because a lot of people find it quite laggy between sort of London, Euston and Watford. I only get that in the Pendo. In the 350, it's fine. Yeah, in the 350, it's all right. What are we doing at the moment? That's the train was there. Yeah, 28, 29. Into another tunnel. There we go, let's start slowing down for Leighton Buzzard. So we don't want to be going straight through it. I suppose that would be your marker for Leighton Buzzard, wouldn't it? This tunnel. No, not emergency. Hopefully it doesn't stick it in emergency and keep it there. I think it has as well, hasn't it? Has it kept it? Yeah, it has. But looks like we're going to come to a stop then. That's annoying. So it's just so easy to flick it into emergency. I don't want to. Just keep going. No train, just go, alright, go. Thank you. Go into Leighton Buzzard and stop there. That's where you need to stop. We'll slip in all left, right and centre. What time were you there? 10:00. Ooh. Okay, 10:08, eh? So we are a minute late. It's all good, it's fine. Yeah, Leighton Buzzard. And you got neutral section. I think the neutral sections do work on here as well, so we'll have to take off the power when we see the next sign. And looking out for the 8 coach stop marker, which is just there. Somewhere on the fence, wasn't it? I think it was there. Right, here we are. This is Leighton Buzzard. Have a cool sounding place. Leighton Buzzard. And after this, it's why are all the signals green? It's a sea of green. And next up will be Cheddington to receive us in 4 miles. Right, let's go. Once upon a time, these trains actually did run on third rail as well. The 350s. I think the shoes have now been removed. They used to run down to, is it East Croydon, the 350s? Really weird to think they did, but they did. Because I think they used to operate the Milton Keynes to, well, East Croydon service. So yeah, these units did used to be dual voltage, dual voltage, but not anymore. I don't know if it was these specific ones. I don't think it was this specific one, but one of the subclasses did. Probably maybe the /1s. Let's go. Cheddington next. Let's have 390 making its way up. I don't know, Virgin Trains or Avanti West Coast, livery wise on the Pendo, it's got to be Virgin Trains on the Pendo. That livery is just iconic. So about 40 minutes now to Euston. It's quite rural this bit, but so once we get Yeah, once we get to Watford, from there where we're non-stop into, there's the neutral section. Boom, just. There you go, you can see the line light. And there we go, now we can go back up. Because if you kept the power on, it would blow the fuse, I think, or blow the circuit. So you don't want to be doing that. Basically, bad things would happen. It's a really nice one, really nice weather as well. Nice autumnal morning. Very reminiscent of what it is at the moment. Apart from being a grey afternoon. So back up to 100. And we've got 2 miles of Cheddington. Some of these stations are just sort of in the middle of nowhere. There's not a lot going on. I think Cheddington's one of those actually. I think it's only got like a few houses off to one side and that's it. Yeah, but I think it's Watford to Euston, which I think is about 16 miles. It's just all London, all built up. The Watford DC line, yeah, it's all very built up there. This is sort of the rural sprint. And you got to time your brake. You got to time your braking quite well as well, without going into emergency like we accidentally flicked it into. Let's go full service. See, I don't need full service actually. No, let's bring it back. What's that, 66? Yeah, 66. Freightliner. And we're coming into Cheddington. I think it's one of the sort of quieter stations. Yeah, there's not really a lot going on. And it's still got a full 4 platforms. I doubt anything does stop on the fast lines on a normal day. Maybe when there's engineering works. But that's the issue. There's a new station being built on the Midland Main Line for Thameslink, or Wickham's? Yeah, Wickham's or Wixham's. It's got an X in it, I think. Yeah, Wixham's, which is being built between Bedford and Flitwick. But like most stations on the Midland Main Line, south, or the southern bit, they've got platforms on the slow and fast lines. Even if it rarely gets used, they've still got platforms on the fast. But for Wixham's, it's just going to be on the slow line, which there's a bit of an issue because Network Rail, apparently, I don't know, they shut the slow line quite often late in the evening to do their sort of track inspections. So Wixham's can't have services. That was a Voyager. That's the other train included with this route. I think that's the 221. Yeah, so Wixham's can't have a late night service because it's only on the slow lines, and the slow lines have to be shut really often to do track inspections and stuff. So it's quite handy, these sort of older stations where they've got it on the slow and fast, so if there is any issue on this line, they can still stop the trains, but on the fast platforms. It's a hive of activity. There's another 350. It's Tring next. Another just cool place, Tring. Where do you... I live in Tring. Let's go. Back up to 100 miles an hour. It's 4.5 miles to Tring, or 4.25. Let's get the speed on. We've got 90 coming up. So there's not many speed changes on here. It's been, what, 100 the whole way. Well, Bletchley we had to come down, but that was only because of those works going on. So it's quite a rapid route, and we've got 90 coming up a bit further along. I mean, even for a stopping service, it feels quick. I suppose all the stations are a bit spaced out. That's 70, 71. Rapid acceleration on this unit. It's very good for that. There's the DSD, making sure we're still awake. What's that, 90? Is that a tunnel we're coming up to? No, it would show on the map, wouldn't it, if it was? No. Yeah, almost, there's the 90 limit. So almost will shut off power fairly soon. And let's shut that off about now, that will do. And coast it for a bit. Although we are going uphill, so we might need to get a little bit of power on still. Yeah, we'll keep a little bit of power on as we are going uphill, just keep it in notch 1. We should hopefully maintain our speed. Yeah. Well, ish. It is slowly going up. But it's alright for now. Yeah, 90 miles an hour through here, and yeah, not too far to Tring. That 4.5 miles gone in little to no time. Not bad. And it's about half hour now until we're at Euston. So it's quite a quick feeling run. Considering, yeah, what time did we leave Milton Keynes again? MK? Yeah, 9:53 already. It feels like it's been 10 minutes. And I've started slowing down. Enter the platform about 30 miles an hour. That's really the only thing you need to worry about. As long as you enter the platform at 30, you're all good. Or 35, probably. Maybe 40. Probably still come to a stop, alright. Cool. So we're coming in quite quick here, actually. Probably not a good idea, as the entrance is here, so the stop marker will be quite soon after we come in. There we go, that's alright. Where are we stopping? Is it right to the end? Can't be right to the end, or is it? I think it might be, actually. No, there's a 12, there's a 4. There it is, there. There's our stop marker. A very well detailed route, this one as well, as it's sort of one of the newer UK routes in the game. Well, sort of post 2019. Yeah, update. Yeah. Tring, is this a big place? Not really. I assumed Tring was quite a big place, but not really. It's just sort of a couple of streets, and that's about it. Not a lot going on. Genuinely thought it was quite a big place. And it's Berkhamsted after this. And just under 4 miles. And negative points. Hooray. Let's go. Every time I do a career scenario on TSC, it always ends in negative points. Even if it's a route I'm really well on, still negative points. Maybe that means I'm not too well on the route. And off we go up to 90, and we've got the 100 just there, so basically just keep it in full power. I doubt we'll be up to 90 in the next 10 seconds. Yeah, on we go. Wait for the back of the train to pass, which it will do by the time we... Yeah, we're fine. And up to 100 again. There we go. Let's get another flyby shot. Yeah, it's still very rural at this point of the countryside, but not much longer. Look at that though. Cool. Let's get back in before any alarms go off at us. So how far is it to Watford now? So that's where it sort of gets a bit... Yeah, only 13 miles now. And that's sort of where it all gets a bit more built up. And we say goodbye to greenery and hello greyness. And concrete and... Yeah. There's another 390 on the down fast. And yeah, thanks again to Dovetail for giving us the opportunity to show off the West Coast Mainline South. A little extra, actually. As yeah, I saw there was a day where Train Sim Classic seemed a bit quiet, so I thought, you know what, I'll do some West Coast Mainline South. Into Berkhamsted Tunnel. That might be what it's called. Another 90 there. And an 85, then up to 100 again. Let's put that down. See, the West Coast Main Line is probably... No, probably not. I'd say probably the main line I'm worst with when it comes to knowledge. Sort of out of the big ones, you know, East Coast Main Line, West Coast Main Line, Great Western. No, probably not. If we're counting the other ones, Chiltern, Great Eastern. No, probably no. Yeah, I'm not good with the West Coast Main Line when it comes to the places, the stations. At least up to Milton Keynes. After that, it's like, where? The only reason I'm all right with this bit is because Southern used to go up to Milton Keynes. Sadly, they don't anymore, which is annoying. Now I've got to pay out past Watford Junction. But yeah, I quite like it. I like this part of the West Coast Main Line. Once you get above Milton Keynes, though, that's like the north. That's gone. It's too far up. Here we are. Let's put that to that and do the doors. I don't know, what's everyone's favourite section of the West Coast Main Line? Because I mean, there's enough of it. There's enough of sections. You know, they all like to Glasgow. What's your favourite bit? Is it the West Coast Main Line South, the West Coast Main Line North, the Trent Valley, the bit into Birmingham? You know, the Overshat bit. What's your favourite bit? Well, let's have got the same couplers. Yeah, this like the same couplers. What are the Delna couplers? Yeah, I think they're called Delna couplers, these ones. So they've got the same ones as the 377s. I think. Off we go, Hemel Hempstead next. A little bit of exterior. Seems like a fairly big place, Berkhamsted. You'll see a lot of train spotters at Berkhamsted because you've got the corner on the fast line, which makes for some tilting action in the pendos. I suppose once upon a time probably in the Super Voyagers, although I don't think the Super Voyagers tilt anymore. And you're up to 100 again, so nice and quick. And yeah, once we've got Hemel Hempstead, it's then not far to Watford Junction, and from there we're just non-stop all the way to Euston. So we'll be there in no time. Save that. There we go. Oh, there we go. All good. I'd save regularly on this route if you get it. Save it regularly. Because it's quite a beefy route. That was 2 miles, and then after that, I was 7 miles from Hemel Hempstead and Watford, so we've got a bit of a gap after that. And after that, then we're going quite a bit of a gap. 16 miles. Because once you get south of Watford Junction, all of the little stations are served by. Well, that was close. Yeah, all of the stations are served by. The London Overground, Bakerloo line. So you don't tend to stop at any south of Watford. There is Wembley Central. No, Harrow and Wealdstone and Wembley Central. I think they're the only sort of two where you might end up stopping. Hey, Southern. Fantastic train, 377/2. Which I really, really hope if they ever did the West Coast Mainline South and TSW, they would set it in sort of 2019 time, as then you'd still then have Southern going up to Milton Keynes. If they ever did the West Coast Mainline on there. Or the south bit. Right, back to Hemel Hempstead, let's start slowing down. A little bit more breakage. Brakes are decent on here though. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we've got about 20 minutes now, and we'll be due. Well, it depends. Are we running late? Hemel Hempstead 27. Yeah, 2 minutes late. So yeah, about 25 minutes or so. We'll be at we're in the centre of London. Sort of our last outer London station. Well, only just outside of London. There's the 8 coach stop marker. So you got a little terminating platform there as well. Well, it looks like it isn't used. So a little siding, yeah. I think there's a little siding there. There we are. Hemel Hempstead. Nice. Let's get a passenger. Oh, there's another one going through. Let's get a passenger shot of us leaving. 3+2 seating. Ooh. Right. Minus 402 points. Lovely. There we go. Sit on that side. Goodbye, Hemel Hempstead. We are out there. No fooling around it, right up to 30. Full whack straight away. We're off. Let's get back in. So we've got 7 miles to Watford Junction. Although at 100 miles an hour, won't take long. That's quite a small gap at 100. We've got 90 coming up actually. So where are we now? We are all the way down here now. So distance-wise, we're probably just over halfway distance-wise. Yeah. Coming up to 2/3 of the way. And you can play around with this as well. You change the Destin line, you change that on there. Milton Keynes Central, Northampton, to London Euston, that's what we want. So you can change the destination. Or using F7 and F8 on the keyboard. That also works. Oh, we're not stopping there. Oh, we're not stopping here. What's this one? What's this station? Absolutely, hang on, we're not stopping there. Oh, we're right the way through. Is there any more we're skipping out? Oh, there is, yeah, look, there's another one. Kings Langley, that's another one we're going through. Oh, no, Watford, okay, we're not stopping there then. Wonder what services stop there. Although you get the, is it the Tring to Euston ones? Yeah, Euston to Tring. Maybe they stop there. We've got 75 coming up as well. That already 4 miles already. That two of them racing up the main line together. Oh, Kings Langley is the next one we'll be speeding through. At 75? Might be where the 75 starts. And yeah, very soon we're going to start seeing the transition with the scenery. I mean, we already have, in a way, yeah. It's going to go from very, you know, green to, well, a countryscape to cityscape very shortly. And 75. There we go. Kings Langley. Yeah, a bit of a corner around that. Well, through the station there. And up to 90, then 70, then 90. Can't make its mind up. We might be going on the fast lines actually, maybe. I might what the 70s for. About 20 minutes now to Euston. So we're sort of on the home straight. Down to 70. Okay. Cool. And you got that 90 coming up again. Well, they're not that far from Watford now. So the 90 starts just inside the tunnel. Really swinging round into there. And then, yeah, then up to 90. Let's whack that up. And then back down to 75 by the end of the tunnel. So I think I jinxed myself earlier when I said there wasn't too many speed changes on this route. Because now we're just getting tons of speed changes. In short succession as well. Right, 75. Let's put that down. And yeah, then into Watford Junction. A little bit further. And Watford Junction is the end of the Watford DC line, which is the London Overground line. And also, once upon a time, the end of the Bakerloo line. Well, not anymore though. But you can drive on the Watford DC line down to Euston. I think that's another. You get quite a few trains with this route. I think you might even also get the 378. So then you can run services on the Watford DC line. There's a 390 stop there. And also the start of the, what is it, St Albans Abbey line? I think that comes off at Watford Junction. It's like a really short little line up to St Albans Abbey. So we're right to the end, I think. I didn't see an 8-coach stop marker. A few minutes late, but that's fine. Should hopefully make that up in the long gap to Euston. Yeah, so we're well and truly in London now. Yeah, I think that's the. Oh, there's even a platform here as well. That's like a little. Oh yeah, this is. Oh yeah, this is the. Yeah, this is the St Albans Abbey line. This one, which then goes off over there. It's almost quite sort of tucked away to one side, isn't it? The platform. I remember when I went to Watford a few years back, we came in on this platform here, which I think Southern actually still do, and they terminate here. As on the day, it was actually meant to go to Milton Keynes, but then they terminated short at Watford. Then had to take a London Midland service up to Milton Keynes. Right, London Euston next, and we're due in there at 10:55, and that is 17 miles away. So the sprint through London. I'm just going to save that. And there's the overground platforms over there on the left. That sort of weird station building there. Well, not so nice looking station building. Let's go. Get some speed on us. Hopefully it'll be fairly quick most of the way. I would imagine, yeah, probably 90 quite a lot of the way. Watch it change now. Probably go down to like 70 for some reason. So we're still on the up slow at the moment. Alright, well, I'm assuming we probably won't get booted over to the down fast. But yeah, Euston is the next station. Which Euston has a really messy approach into it. There's like lines just everywhere. So I'll soon be experiencing that. This is bushy. That one's bushy. Lovely. And that is, yeah, there we go, there's a capital star, there's a 378 there. Making its way up to Watford Junction, so that has Bushy, Watford High Street, and then Watford Junction. As Watford High Street station is sort of tucked over to the side, so it's quite weird, it sort of comes right round to here. Oh, we got 100 again, nice. And there's another 378. And eventually it then comes down to Harrow and Wildstone, where you would then see Bakerloo line trains, but on this game you don't, as there isn't a 1972 stock. So there's a nice mix of services on here. You know, from the overground ones, southern ones, these ones are London Midland ones, the Avanti West Coast ones. There's sort of a lot of variety. And up to 100 miles an hour. Howdy. Absolutely flying. Won't take us long, we'll be there. What's it saying now? Still 55 and 13 miles. Not that far now. There's fairly soon you'll see Harrow and Wardstone, and that's in the top end of the Bakerloo line. I think, is it the next one? Yeah, I think it could be the next one. I think it is. Yes, I think this. Yeah, it's at the. No, is it? Is it not this one? It might be this one. Possibly. See if I can see the siding. Yeah, it is this one. This is Harrow and Wardstone, this one. Yeah, so this is the top of the Bakerloo. And we basically follow that all the way down. And back down to 90. So now we should be able to name all the stations now down to, well, Queen's Park. So it'll be Kenton we're next to. Shouldn't be too far along. There you go, there's Kenton Station. Just gotta save the game again. And South Kenton, so South Kenton's the next one along. Neutral section coming up, so I'll just coast it. Is that the Met going over? Yeah, that's the Metropolitan Line there going over, and the Chiltern Mainline. No, that's just the Met Line. The Met Line was the line to. I think that's the line. Is that the one to Princess Risborough? Possibly. Or was that before it split itself? It's one of the lines. Yeah, no, I think that is the one to Princess Risborough. It's one of the Chiltern lines. And you got North Wembley. And then Wembley Central a little bit further up. It's quite nice doing this bit, sort of being on the other side. I'm so used to driving on the Bakerloo on TSW over there, so it's quite nice to sort of be over this side of the fence. Get double the speed, whizzing down to Euston. And then Wembley Central. There's a 390 on that one. Through we go. And back up to 90 in a second. There's just so many tracks here, there's so much going on. Takes up such a massive area. So you've got Stonebridge Park off to the left, and then Harleston, and then Wilston Junction. That's all off to the left side. And we got another 75 coming up. Cool. And it shouldn't be too far. Yeah, 6 miles now. We're getting there at 54, so we are crawling back at the time. Down to 75. There we go. those tracks are floating there. They're those ones. That's Woolston Junction there. So you've got the North London line, which then comes over here. Just seeing where Southern turn off to go down the that line. Where do they go off then? So there's so many tracks. But yeah, Southern must curl off here somewhere. And they'd go up to, is it here possibly? Yeah, come up here maybe. So many lines. And you've got Kensal Green just at the other side of the tunnel. And after that, Queen's Park. I think it's what, Kilburn High Road after that, on the overground line. There's Kensal Green. Tempted to say, I'm just going to save it again. Just we're getting so much ever closer now. Be a shame if it did crash. But yeah, this has been, well, I suppose half of the West Coast Mainline south, from Milton Keynes down to Euston. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks to Dovetail for giving us a chance to, well, have another slot on the Train Sim Classic sale days event thingy. Is this Queen's Park? I think trains rarely stop on these platforms. And then we go into a very long tunnel. Is it Hampstead Tunnel? Oh no, it's not that long actually. No, we've got 40. And I think basically once we're through here, that's Euston. 3 miles, yeah, not that far. You sort of got the mess of line. It's really a really messy approach into Euston. There's just, yeah, it's messy. Yeah, I think that's Kilburn High Road on the left, which is as far as you can drive on the TSW Bakerloo. Start coming down to 40 quite soon. And it's a bit of a roll up, going up, down on the distance graph. Is that wrong line running, that train there? It's like it's on the down line. And that's going up. Maybe. I'm curious. Is that wrong line running? Unless they do that. No, yeah, that's on the wrong side. Unless they do that, maybe on the overground. I don't know. Don't know the overground this way. Yeah, shortly arriving at Euston. So now just over a mile, just under 2 miles actually. And yeah, this is the mess coming into Euston. And it's just lines just everywhere, dipping under, going. What's going on? Just a very messy bit of track work. Probably one of the messiest terminals to come approaching into. And I think we then do something else a bit weird and wacky in a minute as well. Oh, so it's a 50. Not really much point though. Got a double yellow. So we'll be stopping outside the station. So I think we actually are relatively on time-ish. as compared to what we were. Got 2-3 minutes behind. A sea of signals. B, that's what I'm looking out for. Signal B. So I'll put that one there, A, B. There's our 350 down. Where's that going? Yeah, we've now got clearance into platform 5. Yeah, it's quite exciting though, coming into Houston. All the tracks sort of all over the place. All trains could come from wherever. And there we are. Welcome to London Euston, everyone. I think the third rail's over the far right, isn't it? Or not? I think you can see the third rail. Or maybe not. I thought the Watford DC came in here. Oh, there we go. There's the third rail. So you've got the Watford DC lines which come into here and terminate. There we go, a trophy as we're playing this DLC pack for the time. Well, there we go. Now you know how long I've played of this route. Not much. So when it comes to Train Sim Classic, oh, you're a bit close. Most I play is the sort of southeast stuff. Third rail, that's my main thing I play. There we have it, London Euston. Not the nicest of terminus stations in London, but it's alright. Cool. Oh. Why? Oh, they are open, hang. Let's set that to that. Hang on. I want the tails to come on, really. They not come on? Are the tail lights on here? Or are they on there? Tail lights. DRA on. Oh, there they are. Oh, no, I don't know. Yeah, that is going to be everyone for my slot on the autumn sale event for Train Sim Classic. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. I'm sure there'll be another ambassador or something on after this. So yeah, thanks all for coming in. Big thanks to Dovetail for giving us the opportunity to show off the West Coast Mainline South. After that, thanks all for coming in. It's been British Ace, and I'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.